Archant is one of the UK's largest independently owned regional media businesses. It is a community media company active in the fields of regional newspaper and magazine publishing, newspaper printing, exhibitions and digital communications. Archant has some of the best brands in the business and has exciting plans for the future.
I enjoy publishing because of the variety of every day being different, the opportunity to be creative and innovative, come up with new ideas, to be able to implement those ideas, and it's an ever-changing market that we operate in.
Day by day and week by week it's never the same. You come in on a Monday morning and it could be completely different to the week before.
It's a creative challenge producing a newspaper, it's not a production process, it is creative.
On a really simple level, I love writing. I like creative input you get into turning out what I think is a really good paper each week.
I enjoy doing different things from day to day and not knowing what we're going to be doing next.
Sometimes you meet such wonderful people who've got a story to tell. Everyone's got a story, and to tease that out of them is very rewarding.
It's learning from the people that I speak to, I think, and being able to share that knowledge and that passion that they have and being able to communicate that with other people, I think is one of the most rewarding aspects of the job.
The buzz I get is that adrenaline of the rush of getting newspapers out, the deadlines, getting the late stories in, getting it out on time.
It's exciting developing new ways to get to new audiences, to try and get our products out there and to be able to see those campaigns coming in and see how successful they've been.
Every week our products change. It's not like a Mars bar where it's working on the same project week in, week out. Actually going out there and trying to secure as many sales as we can is actually really exciting.
I enjoy meeting the customers, getting to know them, finding out what their requirements are. And it's really good if you put an advert in for them and they get a good response from it. That really does make your job worthwhile.
Hello and welcome to Archant. I'm Adrian Jeekins, I'm the Chief Executive, and I'm here to tell you a few things about the company. We started over 150 years ago in newspapers in Norfolk, but now we cover the whole of the country and we're into newspapers, magazines, online, mobile and all sorts of other media. I think the company has a great future. We are developing lots of new products, lots of innovative techniques for delivering content to our audiences and ways to give our clients access to the audience that they're really interested in. That's what Archant's all about, and I hope over the next few minutes we'll be able to show you some of that.
Ever since its humble beginnings over 160 years ago as the Norfolk News, the company has been serving the community. Renamed Archant in March 2002, it now employs around 1,850 people across the country.
Everything that we do at the moment and have traditionally done, we try and do really well. The people who work on our titles, on our exhibitions, on all of our media are completely committed to the success of those titles. We talk about being a community media business, and it's not just about the communities that we publish for. The people who do that publishing are part of those communities.
Archant Regional is one of the UK's top 5 regional newspaper publishers. It produces 4 daily titles and around 30 weekly paid-for newspapers and 40 weekly free papers. Each week, Archant distributes around 2.2 million newspapers. Archant Regional is divided into 6 geographic business units: Archant Herts and Cambs, Archant Norfolk, Archant London, Archant South West, Archant Suffolk and Archant Cos Media. Prestigious titles include the Hampstead and Highgate Express in North London, Kent on Sunday and the Western and Somerset Mercury. Suffolk's Evening Star has been named as Britain's best evening newspaper, and Britain's regional newspaper of the year, Norfolk's Eastern Daily Press, is the biggest selling regional morning paper in England.
We've built up a reputation for being innovative in the industry. There are lots of things that we could talk about, but one easy example to explain is the development of our magazine business. 10 years ago, it didn't really exist, but now we have a market-leading regional magazine business of scale, and nobody else in the country has even got close to doing something like that. That's an example of how Archant came up with an idea, or some of its people came up with an idea, got it backed by the board, and we've developed a major business as a result of that.
Archant's 3 magazine companies serve markets based on special interests as well as geography. Archant Life is responsible for a market-leading portfolio of over 50 county and city magazine titles, from Yorkshire Life and Cheshire Life in the north to Sussex Life and Devon Life in the south. In the consumer market, Archant Specialist provides around 20 monthly or quarterly titles, including Photography Monthly, Sport Diver, Pilot and the English Home. It also produces titles for committed Francophiles, including France Magazine. The third magazine company is Archant Dialogue, which undertakes client publishing for customers such as Saab, Harley-Davidson and Centre Parks.
Archant serves multiple communities. The key to growth, however, is to keep focused on the needs of your customers, both the people who consume the media, the audience, the readers, the users, whatever you want to call them, and the people who use that media to contact, to connect with their customers, so the advertisers, the sponsors, the exhibitors at the exhibitions that we do.
Printing clearly is a key part of Archant's operations. The company's main facility at Thorpe St Andrew near Norwich is a £40 million state-of-the-art printing centre. Archant Print has the capacity to handle in-house printing requirements for our daily and weekly newspaper titles.
The press centre here has got all the latest technology. The group and companies invested millions in it. We were the first regional newspaper company in the country to have Kodak's latest generation news setters. The press itself, we've now increased that to 10 double-width towers, capable of producing sort of 128-page paper, running 80,000 copies an hour. And the mailrooms obviously had to increase in size, and right throughout increased our van fleet to enable us to handle that additional capacity.
Archant has a clear vision of its future, with a strong identity that encompasses all its businesses. Across all of our publications, digital versions including websites, mobile sites and apps play an increasingly important role.
Today's media market's actually quite exciting. There are all sorts of things happening that can be taken as threats, but actually if you look at them in the right way, they're huge opportunities. What we're seeing now is that the internet, the fixed web delivered to the desktop, is in itself fragmenting. A single person will look at your online content through potentially their television set, their iPad, their fixed desktop PC, their mobile device and potentially their gaming console as well. The important thing, the key thing, is to provide your customers, your audience, the people who consume the media, with the content that they want, in the form that they want, through the channel that they want, at the time that they want it. And we're already doing that now. Well, I hope you're inspired by what you've just seen. If you think there's an opportunity for us to work together, then please don't hesitate to get in touch.